Do you ever wonder what effect our everyday human activities have on the Earth? Activities such as driving our cars, or growing our food, or clearing land has a huge effect on the Earth's environment. But let's reverse a little. You've probably heard of the greenhouse effect. This is a natural process of heat balance that occurs when the sun's energy radiates onto the Earth's atmosphere. 51% of this shortwave UV radiation is absorbed by the Earth, and the rest is reflected back to space. As the Earth cools down, it gives off the energy in the form of long-wave infrared radiation, where some travels to space and some is trapped in the troposphere, beneath the ozone layer, by a mixture of greenhouse gases which retain the warmth. Without greenhouse gases, our planet would be around 30 degrees cooler and inhabitable of human life. However, the issue begins when our activities create an overdose in greenhouse gases, which trap more heat than needed. This is called the enhanced greenhouse effect, which is contributing to climate change.
Probably thinking, wait, hang on, what are greenhouse gases, and where do they come from? Well, greenhouse gases consist of carbon dioxide, methane, other gases, nitrous oxide, and fluorinated gases.
Carbon dioxide is emitted from the burning of fossil fuels to produce electricity, the burning of gasoline to fuel vehicles, deforestation and land clearing for agricultural production or human inhabitancy, and also industrial and manufacturing processes. Chlorofluorocarbons, also known as CFCs, make up other gases and damage the ozone layer. Methane is emitted from raising livestock, as certain animals produce this gas when digesting, decaying manure, producing and transporting natural gas, and mining coal. Fluorinated gases are emitted from leaking coolants such as fridges or freezers, and some industrial processes such as computer chips. Why is it important? Without the key processes which the greenhouse effect provides for the Earth, no solar heat energy will be trapped by the atmosphere, meaning the Earth's average temperature globally will be approximately 18 degrees Celsius, rather than the comfortable 15 degrees we currently experience on average. Thus, life on Earth will be impossible, transforming Earth and its environment to ice. Without heat, human life can't produce crops to eat, and so can't sustain livestock, and so have no food to eat, and no energy to sustain our bodies. Earth will be a wasteland, extinct if any life bar and icy coverage over the entirety of the Earth. There are both negative and positive impacts of the enhanced greenhouse effect on society. Other than the fact that the process maintains life on Earth by retaining heat, it also creates new jobs to reduce emissions. Plus, the growing seasons become longer, which is also good for agricultural purposes. However, there are also detrimental effects of the continuous warming of the Earth. Violent weather, rising sea levels, imbalance in environmental systems, altered ocean patterns, and climate change are all outcomes our environment has experienced from enhancing greenhouse gases. Scientific evidence for warming of the climate system is unequivocal, stated the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. We believe it is an absolute necessity to work significantly harder in order to decrease the enhanced greenhouse effect for a better and more sustainable future. Evidence from climatenasa.gov shows that not only is the Earth continuously warming, but there have been many major events in the past that will continue to occur today if the effect worsens. An example of one of the effects enhanced greenhouse gases has on the Earth is acid rain. It describes any form of precipitation with high levels of nitric and sulfuric acid. When acid reaches Earth, it flows across the surface in runoff water, enters waterway systems, and sinks into the soil, therefore harming many ecosystems, food chains, and in the end, the overall environment and us as humans. You can do a number of things in your everyday life to reduce greenhouse emissions. Switching to clean and renewable energy significantly reduces greenhouse emissions, as it avoids burning fossil fuels. Some appliances and electronics plugged into an outlet still use power even when they are turned off. You can reduce your greenhouse footprint by simply unplugging these appliances when you're not using them. Travel green by walking, riding your bike, skateboarding, or taking the bus to school. Reducing, reusing, and recycling can help slow climate change. How? To begin with, every product has a life cycle, and every step, from manufacturing to disposal, leads to greenhouse gas emissions. We together can diminish the enhanced greenhouse effect and develop a sustainable environment for future generations by implementing these simple actions in our everyday lives.
What's going on in this world that we live